Good morning, friends. Walking alongside people in difficult situations where they're experiencing anguish and despair is a very powerful experience. And some people might work like that to be alongside people and to maybe not shout, but criticize powers that be. And others of us walk alongside and simply sit with people and talk to them. And I want to just offer you some thoughts that I share these kinds of things with people in my meeting all the time. I was sat with someone who was really quite irritated that after sweeping and cleaning a floor for a few hours one morning, he came back to find somebody had done some sweeping out of their room and left a little pile of dust on his very fresh, clean floor. And he described to me, his upset, challenge to the person who quickly swept up. And I found myself chuckling to that. And I wondered, oh gosh, is he more upset than that? And maybe chuckling is not going to go down very well. But he said, yeah, the others laughed as well. And as is often the case, I find myself saying something that I didn't know I thought. And I said, it's God's playfulness, perhaps, reminding us that the work itself doesn't matter which it is. Is it walking this way? Is it walking that way? I said to him, it reminds me of my fairly frequent occurrence of walking the long way back to my car, getting to my car, patting my pockets. I'm thinking, okay, I've left my car key back there. And I've learned in recent years to turn around and say to myself, right, I need to go back into the office, pop back in there and get my key and off to go. And this sense that, well, if we're following God's will in our lives, who says that getting in the car and driving home is any better, is any more what God wants of us than walking back that way for 15 minutes? And it opens up the possibility that perhaps there'll be somebody that I need to speak to along that way, that maybe there was a car accident that I've been stopped from being involved in. Not everyone likes that kind of thinking, but I do. And the guy I was speaking to really got it. And we laughed. And we talked about what that little pile of dust has to teach us about keeping a real lightness to what we do. Yes, I've swept the floor once, and now I can sweep it again. To be of good cheer. So perhaps focusing on the absurdities of life and just, laugh.